I am almost done adding this beautiful lamp for sale on my TikTok shop. The images look great, the description is on point, I just need to add the retail price. How much should I sell this thing for? I think $20 is a great price for this lamp. I mean, it has RGB, it charges your phone, it has music. Actually, let's put it for $19.99. So people will think that it's cheaper, even though it's the same price. Nah, I don't think that's gonna fool anyone. What about $19.95? Yeah, you will buy this for this price, right? I mean, it's a pretty sexy price, I love it. However, this product only cost me $5. So what if I just make it $9.95? More people will buy it, and I still have a good profit margin. But what if people think that by this being so cheap in price, it's actually also cheap in quality, and they won't buy it? I don't know what to do. Well guys, pricing your product right is extremely important, especially on TikTok Shop because of the subsidies and incentives that they will give to your products depending on the price. So in this video, I'm going to help you understand how pricing will affect your sales, and I'm going to give you a TikTok Shop hack that will allow you to charge more for your products and at the same time get more sales. Hey guys, it's the Econ Bull here. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Alright guys, so people need to see enough value on your product to go ahead and purchase. And price directly affects the value proposition. There's even a formula for this. Value equals benefits divided by cost. So what am I getting out of this product and how much will it cost me? Let me show you an example of the typical consumer behavior and how a need becomes a want and a want becomes a demand. I want you to put yourself in the mind of a consumer, of a guy that has a bunch of dirty shoes. Oh my gosh, you need a shoe cleaner ASA pronto. So you go ahead and start browsing TikTok until you find these two products right here. So now you want one of these two products. But which one will you choose? Because you can only buy one. Well, the answer will be different for each person, but in a split second, your brain determines the cost benefit of each option and you will naturally select the one that gives you the most value. This one will get your shoes clean for $16 and this one will get your shoes super clean because it has the touch of white and is a bigger package for $44.99. So now you will demand, aka buy, the one that gives you the most value, assuming that you can afford it, of course. So that is consumer behavior in a nutshell. First you need something and then you find something that solves that need, so you want it. And if you can afford it, then you demand it. So a demand is just a want backed up by purchasing power. And by the way, these guys are making a huge mistake with their pricing, because even though they sold 201 units, they could be selling 10 times more if they were using the trick that I'm going to show you that takes advantage of the TikTok Shop incentives. But that's gonna be a little bit later. First, let's finish this class on product pricing. Now, pricing is a science of its own, and here are a few things that you must consider when pricing your products. First of all, you need to check your competitors. See what they are selling and at what price, so you can offer a better value. Now, when researching your competitors, you need to look at two things. What is the average price of this kind of product on all of the marketplaces? So Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and TikTok Shop. Now, once you know that, check inside of TikTok Shop. See how many competitors you have there. Because if you don't find any competitors, you have a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to your pricing, because people won't have any other option. And yes, people will go ahead and search on Amazon if they can find the product for cheaper. But TikTok is giving a bunch of subsidies, so they might want to just buy it on TikTok, even if it's a couple dollars more expensive. So I like to think about this like it is the housing market. So let's say that the average house in the United States is $350,000, but you want to sell your house in Miami, and the Miami average is $500,000. So now you can sell your house for $500,000. So you're listing on TikTok, so you're putting the price that is on TikTok. Maybe it's cheaper, right? Maybe the price on Amazon is $30 and on TikTok people are selling the same thing for $25. So you have to adapt, okay? Another thing that you must consider is the perceived value of your products. Because maybe your product is better, but your packaging sucks and it doesn't look as nice as your competitor's packaging. Or maybe your images are not great. So to increase the perceived value of your product, you need to take care of the presentation of your product, but also the presentation of your product page. So the images, the title, the description, the videos that you attach to it, everything has to look better than the competitors. because if you sell it for the same price as the competitor, but you have better presentation, they will buy your product. Now let's move one step forward. So you find the perfect price for your product, you put it for sale, and you start getting a bunch of sales. Now you're wondering, should I increase my product price or should I decrease it? Should I leave it like it is? Well, you need to know how that price differentiation will affect your sales. That is called price elasticity of demand. And even though there's some formulas that they teach you in business school that will tell you how much more or less you will sell of your product if you increase or decrease the price, I honestly think that the only way to truly know it if you actually put it to practice. If you actually increase your product by $1 or by 2 or decrease it by 1 and 2 and start collecting the data. I'm gonna show you an example of the price elasticity of demand so you get a better idea. And this is gonna be a little bit technical, but it's gonna be extremely fast, and it's important that you know it because once you start selling a lot of products, you need to maximize the profit that you're gonna be getting for each sale. And this is extremely useful, especially when you're running low on stock. Let's say that you only have 10,000 units left, your stock is going down, you're selling so much, you're gonna run out of stock in 2 weeks if you keep at that pace, and you're not getting the newest inventory batch until 1 month. So you just increase the price, you will know exactly how much you can increase it to lower the demand a little bit, you will get paid a little bit more per order, and you will run out of stock exactly when you get the new stock. And then you can just lower the price again to start selling more. So here's an example of how price elasticity will affect your sales. So on the vertical line, we have the price, and on the horizontal line, we have the units sold per month. So let's say that you are selling your product for $15. Well, you are going to sell, let's see, 1,000 units per month. Now, let's say that you decide to increase the price to $16. Well, now you're going to sell, let's see, 800 units in that month. But let's say that you decide to lower the price to $14. Well, now you're going to sell 1,200 units, right? So that's how pricing will affect your sales. Now, each product, each company has its own price elasticity, because let's say that your price elasticity, instead of looking like that, is gonna look something like this. Now, this is more elastic, meaning that price changes to your product are gonna affect demand a lot more. So now, if you decide to increase your pricing to $16, it's actually going to affect you a lot, and you're only going to be able to sell 500 units. But if you decide to decrease it to $14, you're gonna get a lot more sales, almost 2,000 units. Let's say it's 1,800 units. All right, so now when you decide to do a flash sale and lower your product by $3, you know what you can expect in terms of sales. Now I'm going to show you how you can exploit TikTok Shop's incentives and increase your sales while increasing your price. So remember this product, right? The shoe cleaner that you can get for $16. Well, they are making a huge mistake, because look at the price, $16, but the shipping is $12, or it is free if they spend more than $20. This free shipping, the seller is not paying for it. This is a TikTok Shop subsidy, just to encourage people to try out the TikTok Shop platform and buy. Now, this changes all the time, but the $20 have been on since the very beginning. So I don't know when they are going to stop giving free shipping when you buy more than $20, and it's always different for different people. You know, if you are already buying a lot of products on TikTok Shop, they will not give you any incentive because you are already an acquired customer. But if you're new and it's just the first few sales that you buy, then they will always give you free shipping if you buy more than $20. In this account, I have bought maybe like 10 times, and I still get the free shipping if I spend more than $20. So I think it will be safe if you plan your pricing according to this incentive. So the way it's priced right now, if you want to buy this, you're actually going to end up paying $28 for this shoe cleaner, 16 plus 12. So what if the seller, instead of putting it for $16, he will put it for $21, right? The customer will get free shipping. You will only pay $21 for the same item. The seller will receive $21 plus the shipping. So the seller will get more money and the customer will pay less for the product, and TikTok Shop will be paying for the difference. out of their pocket. So look at your product price and see if you can increase it by a few dollars to get the free shipping promotion. And if your product is too cheap, let's say that it's only $8, you're not gonna increase it to $20, but what you can do is offer a bundle. Let's say 3 of the same product for $22. All right, now you're gonna get the free shipping, you're gonna increase your order value, so it's all win-win-win. Now keep in mind that sometimes you will want to lower your price and offer special discounts. Let's say that you want to offer a flash sale, or you want to get into one of the TikTok shop campaigns like the Valentine's Day, where you decrease your product by a percentage, let's say for example 10%, and TikTok on top of that will give the customer 20%. They do these incentives like every month. They have a special event for a few days where you will give a little bit of a discount in your product and TikTok Shop will give an extra discount. Now you have to consider that. So what I normally do is I price my products at around $26. So when there's one of these events, I lower it by 10%, TikTok Shop lowers it by another 20% or 15%, it depends, but then the price will be more than $20, so the customer will get free shipping. And by the way, this percentage discount that TikTok gives, they pay it out of their pocket, okay? You still receive the full order price, okay? That's the magic of the TikTok Shop incentives, and it's how people are making so much money selling the same products that they have on Amazon. They might have it listed on Amazon for $20 and also on TikTok Shop for $20, but when customers buy from TikTok Shop, they will get all these TikTok Shop incentives and they will end up paying like $10, but the guy that's selling the product is still getting the $20. So that's how people are making a lot of money. And one more thing, remember to account for affiliate commissions. Just to give you an example, on my products I offer 20% affiliate commission. So when I price my products, I consider my profit margin and I subtract the affiliate commission, because a lot of sales, sometimes all of the sales that you're gonna get on TikTok Shop are gonna come from affiliates. Whether you're giving 10% affiliate commission or 20% or 5%, just account that when you do your product pricing. Because if you price your product in a way that gives you very small profit margin, you will not be able to offer appealing affiliate commissions and nobody will create videos about your product. And if you mess up, you will even end up paying more to the affiliate that you will actually be making, for yourself. Sometimes even negative. So be careful about that. I'm hoping that now you have a better idea on how to price your products. Now the next step is to watch this video, because I show you how you can turn negative comments on your videos into sales and make a bunch of money. I think there's gonna be a lot of value on that video for you, so check it out, please. Thank you. I'm out.